Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Blue Badge Crypto, bringing you another Luna update. But listen, if you're not already on the Twitter, get over there at Blue Badge Crypto. That's where you're going to get the most time-sensitive alerts on trends, trading, and analysis in the market. Let's dive into Luna, guys. We're starting out on the 3-day chart for anyone new. We can get a kind of a basic overview of what we have going on here. And for starters, we have our higher time frame trend line here in this solid white line going up in this diagonal formation right here, where this is kind of like the basis of all our price action here on this higher time frame, even going all the way back to 2019, where it was support, resistance, flipped it as support again, lost it as resistance here. We're able to reclaim it. And then we kind of worked our way up here, utilizing the support here. And then if we get a little bit more zoomed in on our price action up here, you can see where we, utilize that level of support, peaked here in December, created this descending, broadening wedge pattern, which we are tracking. We're able to create some great entries off here. If you're tracking the Luna updates, I actually gave a $45 entry on a few Luna update videos ago. And you can see if you took that $45 entry, you were never retested on that level again. I mean, you could have rode $45 all the way up to $104, guys, and never got tested. And just for reference, that would have been a 133% long opportunity there if you were watching one of the previous Luna updates and you held your position there. I also gave the updates on Twitter for that. I gave the updates on Twitter for multiple trades from $48, $45. We were longing from, even further up from up here. We rode those up to $100. So I've been giving tons of updates and trades on here. So we've been able to utilize these levels on Luna extremely well. But let's look what we have going on here now, guys. So we created some peaks here, created this descending wedge. We were able to get back above this higher time frame trend line again, guys. Remember, we were tracking that at the beginning of the video. This is that same exact line right here. And you can see even on this lower time frame, you can see how it's acting as support and resistance, where we're now running back into that line here, guys, as resistance once again. Okay, so we peaked here at our high price of about 104, 105 or so, came back down, try to utilize this higher time frame line as support, weren't quite able to do so right there. And then that's where we lost that level right here, guys. You can see we back tested as resistance and fell back down to our next level of support here, guys, where we were previously finding some support down here on some of these wicks over here, guys. And now we push back up and try to utilize these levels. If we pull up the EMAs right here, guys, you can kind of see how that, supports it, right? We're above that 200, lost it. We're able to quickly reclaim it as support here. And then that kind of helped us catapult up into that higher time frame trend line here and create, some type of reversal pattern here to go back and test that resistance level once again. But if we pull up that RSI, guys, we can now see that we're forming some type of hidden bearish divergence, right, guys, where we have a high in price here and our next high in price, right? So we have a high and then our next high, which is a lower high. So a high and a lower high. But on the RSI, we're creating a high on the indicator and then a higher high. Do y'all see that? So that's creating a hidden bearish divergence right there, guys. And that's something that you're looking for as you run into a resistance level or some type of key level that you can get denied at. And you can add that in confluence, that those bearish divergences or those hidden bearish divergences. That's something that you're looking for that could spell some type of denial right there, guys. So as we're running into that higher time frame trend line, we're creating that hidden bearish divergence, guys. So you could expect some type of retracement here, and we can even take a lower time frame target off this, right, where we go from that high back down to our low, back up to our high again. And you could expect approximately a $79.44 Luna token should this lower time frame move prove true, right? Where this is a high, that's our low. If we do not go higher from here, right? If we do not break this higher time frame trend line as resistance and hold it as support, we could expect Luna to go back down to approximately $79 or $80 right there, guys. So what you'd be looking for on that is Luna to continuously get denied off this resistance level, right? Continue hitting our head right there where price is not able to get back above that level. Now, if we do see, price, if we get a spike up here and then we back test this as support, guys, and we start holding that level, that's where we could see, a retest of coming up to these levels, right? Where This high is now going to act as resistance at $95, just about 96. And then that next level of resistance would be right here at our next high, guys, at 90, a little over 97, right? So this area, you can see how this area right here is going to act as resistance now, right? Right about there. If I can get our box tool, there we go. So this area right here is going to be another confluence of resistance right above our head on this line, guys. So that's, that's just going to add to potential denial here, guys, right? So as time goes on, this line right here is ascending, right? So we have an ascending level of resistance that is now going to be running into this confluence of resistance from our previous highs, right? So this is going to be some tough resistance to break. So if you're potentially looking for a short on Luna, you could, come into these levels right here and, look where you're going to do. You could do it off the line here, have a stop loss above that resistance level. And then you could target that $79 or $80 level that I just gave y'all right there, guys. And you could have some type of short opportunity. So if you're looking to play Luna, there's a play for you. If you're looking to maybe long Luna, it's going to be a tough road right here as we're getting above, trying to claim this level of support. But if we were to be able to, like I said, you want to see us hold that line, ultimately get above this box, right? Start, working, having some consolidation inside this box would be optimal. And that's where you could see it break out there, guys. And then you could, do the same exact thing, right? Where you could have a long opportunity, right? You could do something like that, put your stop loss below, your line, target some of these lows right here, and then you could target your next highs up here, guys. So that's a little bit of a tougher road for Luna to have a good outlook on a long right now. Like I said, we want to see it get back above these resistance levels as support. But that's what we're looking on Luna, guys. If we back it out to, let's say, like a one-day chart here, guys, we can get some type of technical target from our previous move here, and we can kind of see of where we're falling right now in that move, guys. So if we go from our low back to our high and down to our low, guys, we had a technical target from this move, right, on this one-day chart from our low back to our high here, back down to our low of $117. And we nearly got up to that, guys. You can see if we zoom in right here, we got just above that 786 Fibonacci level right here that was at 101. And you can see we kind of wicked above that, guys. So we were trying to push up here. So could there be one last push up here to get, to that 117 level? It's potential, guys. But like I said, on that lower time frame, we are looking at running into those, resistance levels right here, guys, that we need to work above. So that's what we're looking at on the higher time frames, the lower time frames for Luna. You have some technical targets there, some price targets, some trading opportunities there, guys. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. But if you found the video helpful, throw a like, throw a comment down. Like I said, thanks for watching today, guys.